Hey y'all.
Hey.
This is mad funny.
Change of outfit.
I just took off my jacket.
Yeah, and you put your hair up.
Put my hair up, changed cameras.
Yeah.
This is mad crazy. We're just trying new things.
See what works best. Wait, that's so cool.
This is so cool. Okay, so
did
guys,
you have that? Like, did you have the foam mount? And I didn't know it stuck to that. So, like, that's insane.
So I.
Or did it come like? That's cool.
So
sorry.
I'm sorry. This is Hailey's first time seeing a tripod.
It really is.
No. Okay.
We used to chair last time. Okay, like.
We have, guys. I'm trying to be better. Okay, this time around we're trying to be better. So I pulled out my camera. We did an episode with my camera. Camera died. Battery died. Okay. We're learning. We need multiple batteries because we like to yap. Okay.
Okay.
So, I was putting it together and I was like, oh. I was like, we can film on my phone because I have like the app on my phone. I was like, oh, we can film on my phone. And then I remembered that like Apple had that update where you could like use your like phone as a webcam.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? So every time like lately it's been like if I'm like on Zoom or something, it's like, do you want to use your phone as your camera? And I'd be like, no, because I don't want to pay attention. I don't want to be on my phone. Anyway, so I was messing around right now and I was like, dang, I wonder if it'll like if my recording stuff will let me use my phone as my camera. And it did. That's real cool, actually. Yeah, so then I do have like different attachments. I have a camera attachment and a phone attachment because I be recording in class. But I lost my attachments. So I had to buy new attachments. So these are new attachments that I'm trying out.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Oh,
so, but also it's letting me like record my camera and our audio on my phone. So that's really cool.
It's totally cool.
Yeah. And it looks really good, like,
yeah,
from afar.
Cool.
Like, from afar, I feel like the camera quality is kind of...
It's so clear. Like, I could...
We love an iPhone.
What the heck? Yes. Wait, that's so good. Okay.
Yeah. I can literally do this anywhere. I have no excuses. Don't hold me to that. I have
Hold
excuses.
her to that.
I'm busy.
She is busy, actually. She's a busy woman.
I'm busy, and then all my friends are busy. Because everybody be down to come on a podcast until it's time to come on a podcast. Shout out to Hailey, though.
Hey, guys.
If Hailey's free, she'll pull up.
Yeah. I was like, I'm going to skip the gym for this, so it's okay. So,
aww,
yeah.
She whelps me. Okay.
I'm supposed to know how deep.
So we're going to try to do a mini-sode.
Okay. Okay, we can try that out, right?
We can try. We like to yap, so I don't know how many our mini-sodes it's going to be. But, just like a filler. Like, I feel like, so the purpose of, like, a mini-sode, right? So, it's like...
I like how you say mini-sode.
Mini-sode? A mini-sode, like a mini episode.
Yeah.
Mini-sode.
Mini-sode, okay.
But yeah, I'm like, it's how deep, but like mini. I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like in order for it to be a mini-sode, it has to be like what all of our personal podcasts are always like, where we just kind of yap with no rhyme or reason. I feel like mini-sodes have to kind of be like a little bit of everything. It's like tea time.
Okay.
Just like yapping. You said you want to talk about conspiracy theories. It can be that. I feel like mini-sodes.
Now that I just thought of stuff like, oh my god, look at it. Like, does it look like a star?
A star?
No. Like you do not 1 corner, 2 corner, 3 corner. 4 corners.
Yeah. 4 corners.
5 actually. Dang.
Hilarious. Anyway.
Sorry.
So. Because there's things I want to talk about, but I'm like, I don't think I want that to be on the internet.
What? It'll cut it out, right? No.
I can cut it out. I always do that. Listen, y'all. I am a victim of my own podcast because I be wanting to say something and I will dead ass wait to the camera come on. And I'll be like, oh, y'all.
I'll be like, cut here.
Yeah. And then it's like a 20-minute chunk cut out.
Yeah, low-key, huh?
It'd be a lot.
I think we've done that before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
It was you and freaking Marissa. Congratulations, you got the first 30 minutes cut out my freaking thing.
Yes, it was, because it was about...
too much.
Sorry, yo. We're just girls. We're just girls.
But, yeah, I'm like, this is going to have to get cut out, too.
What? All ears.
I want ears! So, I feel like we need code names.
Okay.
This is like one of my only friends. Like, so like if I was here with like Lucia,
Mm-hmm.
there would be code names. Me
Yeah.
and Lucia have code names for everybody. Everybody got a code name now. But
We use real names over here, partner.
we do. But for the sake of
The internet.
yeah, for the sake of people that I know that know people, like I'd be wanting to talk about people that people know.
Okay, code name.
So then I'd be like, dang, I can't really say it. But I guess it has to be a if you know situation.
Okay.
Okay, so dang, because nothing's happened. Oh, my tattoo that
Yeah.
like yeah.
Mm.
We're freaking
Muscles.
armpits.
Can you see your muscle? Wow, whoa, what do you do?
I dance. What do I do?
Damn! What the hell, Makaila?
Yeah, I have muscles. I'm strong for real. Like I don't go to the gym, but I'm like real life strong, guys.
How the hell did you get that?
What do you mean?
Like, I get your dancing, but like, are you doing anything to push yourself off? Do you do anything to push yourself off?
I mean, in order to dance, you have to have muscles. That's first and
No,
foremost. In order
okay,
to
yeah.
dance, you have to have muscles. But like, you know, doing
But some
handstands,
arm. Oh, okay. I
doing
was
like front handsprings, like lifting children.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, like it's just one of those things.
That's
but
your
I do have,
jam.
like it's like a thing. Like when I go to the gym, like I went to the gym with my sister,
Mhm.
and she was so mad at me because she was like, I have like almost perfect form on like a bunch of stuff, but I hate going to the gym. I do not gym.
I love the gym.
But like she's like, you have perfect form, and I'm like, okay guys. So like I just hate the gym in reality. So sorry, I'm messing with my hair. I hate the gym, but like I gym at the studio.
Yeah, that's true. Because
You know?
like this does count as working out.
So like Mimi, like my sister, she was like, we did like the like, are they Bulgarians? When you're like, when you have like one leg suspended and then like,
Yes.
Okay, so I was doing that, and she was mad because my form was like perfect. But I'm like, girl, do you understand that like I have a whole song where I make my kids, and I also do it with them, do like freaking 32 8 counts of like pulses in like Bulgarians, not in Bulgarians, but like in like deep lunges like that.
That's hard. That's why dancers always have like good legs and good like just
Yeah.
body.
I'm like, they don't realize that that's what it is, but I'm just like, you know, it actually does like matter. Like having proper technique when you're doing certain stuff, it actually matters because you need to build muscle in the correct way.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll be in there. And they be mad at me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry. I went on a dance tangent. I actually know what this little mini-sode could be about.
What?
Communication.
Oh my gosh!
So.
Did you see me smack my face with that?
No. That was...
They will, cause gosh dang, that smacked
Okay.
my face.
So.
Cause goddamn, communication will be the death of me. Not me, but like in general. Like that's a make or break relationship so bad.
Oof. Okay. So.
Communication.
Today. That same friend I was talking about earlier.
Okay.
I saw him. He lives in Texas. I'll say his name. Brian. He's like my brother. I freaking love Brian to death. Like, honestly, I always say that he's my moral compass. He's one of my favorite people to have ever existed on this earth. Right? He was out here from Texas today, and I got to see him. And I was just so excited and so happy to see him because I miss him so bad. Like, why did you have to leave me out here with these crazy people? No, I'm kidding. But, so, I was like,
in Texas.
I'm planning. Yes,
When?
I don't know when I'm going. But, because I already went once and I visited him.
I remember
Yeah.
you and your other friend.
Yeah, me and Abby.
Yeah.
We went to go visit Brian and his family.
Mm-hmm.
I miss Papa Evans. I miss his dad. Papa Evans. Mama Evans. I miss y'all. I love y'all. Jada. I miss his family so bad. But I do. They're like so sweet. They love me. I love them. But so I told him I'm gonna go because I was supposed to go for his birthday next month. But I'm like absolutely like I just cannot get that flight. I'm so sorry. Like I just can't. Like it just ain't finna work out. It's not in the cards. Next year sometime.
Damn.
I'm trying to be gone all year next year. Not even gonna lie to you though. This like where the funds to be going all year next year is gonna come from.
Right. That's that part though.
Like
I also want to be gone all next year.
Right. I'm like I got plans. I don't know how the plans gonna plan, but we gonna make a way.
One of my friends is talking about going to Jamaica. We're trying to plan a cabin trip. We're trying to plan a cruise. Well, 2 cruises. Cabo again. I'm like, that's already 5 things on my hand.
Well, because
I'm trying to go see my brother a few times. And then I also want to go back to Hawaii. See friends and family out there. And then, dude, maybe my man. And
I want to Greece.
not too much now.
I want to Greece.
Ooh, I want
to Texas.
Mm.
I want to cruise to Jamaica. Because my friends want to Jamaica. I want to cruise. So I say cruise to Jamaica.
Okay.
Period. Canada again. And San Fran. Just like a cool little
I will go to San Fran. I have so many friends in San Fran. I will go with you in a heartbeat. I will go with you in a heartbeat.
And then like
I also love San Fran.
As of recently.
Mm-hmm. If you go to San Fran, you better tell me.
I will. I heard Santa Barbara's really pretty.
It is.
It is really pretty. My mom has went, but I'm not. Here's my thing: is that I'm really a catch a flight type of. I'm really a catch a flight type of girl. I ain't driving nowhere. I'm not.
I was like,
cause y'all.
last time I went to Santa Barbara, we drove there. It was for to check out one of the colleges out there.
Yeah. People be driving to Santa Barbara.
Hell yeah, I'm not doing that shit again. Nope.
I ain't people.
I'm
I'll take
catching
a
a
train
flight.
though. I hear the train to Santa Barbara is really pretty.
One of my friends uses a train to come down from Santa Barbara to here. It's really pretty. Like it's like sightseeing stuff, but
Yeah, I would do that. I would catch a train. But
is it longer?
Yeah, but I'm also not a train person, so I need to take somebody that's train savvy.
I go on trains whenever I'm in Alaska to visit family.
Okay.
I'll be on that thing for
Santa
like
Barbara
4 to
trip.
6 hours.
I'm dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
4 to 6 hours
On a train, but like those trains in Alaska are like bougie, so I didn't mind.
Anyway, so I was talking to Brian today, and so he never knew about Home Dude.
Oh. Yeah, he was a secret for real.
Oh, very much so. Very much so.
For like a lot of reasons. It feels like it's really sturdy.
It's not. I just pushed it up with a broom.
What is it sticking to, Makaila?
There's sticky stuff, but it doesn't stick very well. I didn't put it up here. It's just every day I have
There's
to
a
put
window
it
right
up.
here, right?
No.
Oh. The
Just a
freak was right
cement
here last
wall.
time.
It's a cement wall.
I thought something was right there before. Anyways, continue.
I'm dead. Anyway, so I was like,
He didn't know about old dude?
he didn't know about what to do. Because I was, okay. Again, Brian's my moral compass. If I ever tell Brian about anybody in my life, it's a serious thing.
Okay, that makes sense. So, you needed to make sure it was serious, and then
Yeah.
obviously...
Right when I was finna tell him, at the 6-month mark, it went poof. So I said, oh, that was the sign that I should have never told him to begin with.
I'm dead!
It was!
Okay.
Because I really was going to tell him, and then poof. And I said, dang, bro, that's what I be talking about, y'all.
Damn.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But, so, he was, like, talking to me, like, so what was the problem? Was it communication? Was da-da-da-da? And I was just like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I will take responsibility for the things that I do. Let me put it like that.
Right.
I will take full responsibility for the things that I do.
Right.
I feel like I was not good at communicating in a situation. But I feel like I wasn't good at communicating in a situation on purpose. Because I felt like flags that were green were turning yellow. Because of that, it's to know what's going on in my mind if you're not going to be honest with me.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree.
So he would often be like, what does that look like? What is that? What's going on in your head? And I'd be like, you don't want to be in there. It's crazy in there. It's dark in there. It's wild in there. But I feel like that about everybody. Don't get me, like, I tell that to them. I'd be like, y'all don't really want to know what goes on in here. It's a little scary. It's a little scary in this little thing up here. And it's just because the way I think,
Yeah.
That's why they always be like, I need to know why you're like this and why I just don't understand. Like, how are you like this? Because it's dark and scary up there. I done been through some things, y'all. My family's crazy. My life is crazy. Life is just life be lifing. But I'm here and I'm stronger and it's great.
Great.
You know, not here to complain.
Right.
So I was explaining that to him and he was like, yeah, because like he was like hitting me with that like, because he had just got over like a really big breakup and he was like, I think I'm finally like ready to start dating. I said, same! Turn it up. No.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was screaming. But we were like really talking about communication because that was like a really big thing, or it has been a consistent thing between me and his friendship, is that like he knows that I struggle with communication, and he's always been a person to be like, because I can be 100% honest with him.
Yeah.
Right? It's easy to communicate to him because I can be like, no, I just feel like I'm being played with and I really just want to like turn it up, destroy everything, cuss everybody out, and da-da-da, and I just want to say this, and I'll just tell him exactly what I want to say, and he'd be like, right, you can't say that. He'd be like, right? You cannot do that.
Got it.
But he'll meet it with, but this is what you can say, right? He'd be like, you can't say that. Don't say that. But say this instead, right? Like, in a situation, great example, where somebody, who shall not be named, raised their voice at me.
Oh.
Y'all don't know. It's actually not even that person. Like, you don't even know who I'm talking about.
Oh, but
raised their voice at me in a situation because they were upset.
No, I
and
not.
This person has never raised their voice at me ever. We've gotten into plenty of fight. Plenty of things happened. They've never raised their voice at me. He raised his voice at me and I was like, I'm gonna hurt him. This is gonna be bad.
Yeah.
And I remember I called Brian and me and Brian were in the car and we were talking and I was like, I can't. Like, I cannot. Like, you're gonna have to get your friend. Like, I literally was like on one. And he was like, okay. He was like, you need to start this conversation with, do not ever talk to me like that ever again in your life.
Yep. Cause.
Or we will not be having a conversation moving forward.
Ain't that one?
If there is something I did or whatever the conversation was, there was a reason. There was like, it was a reason. He was like, but he was like, if that's irritating, if that, whatever it is, we're supposed to be adults, we're supposed to be friends, we're supposed to be close, you're supposed to be able to talk to me about it. And when you're raising your voice at me, I'm not hearing you.
Yes, for sure.
So, he was like, but you need to lead with, don't ever do that again. Like, he was like, lead with, don't do that again. But he was like, don't say it in a way where it sounds like a fight. Right? I was like, dang, wise beyond his years he is.
Yeah.
But he's very good at, like, I be on the edge. And he walked me on back. Every time he gonna walk me on back.
As he should.
So I really appreciate him for that. But yeah, communication's like thing. And I will also say, like, the person who did raise their voice at me, like, he's a really big reason on why I'm even decent at communicating. Like, both of them together, one thing they made me do was communicate. Okay? It was gonna make me say whatever I was feeling.
See?
But they did it in very healthy ways. They are very much, like, Brian's not Brian's like, okay, say it. Like, say what you need to say.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you how to word it better.
Okay.
You know? Whereas this other person was more like, I was like, I can't say it. Like, I can't make up the sentence that I need to make up. Like, I don't know how to, like, say what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, well, say whatever, and I'll piece it together for you. And I feel like that's, like, key on, like, meeting people where they're at. And I feel like that's a big part of communication. But I'm one of those people, like, because I've had a Brian in my life, where, like, he's one of the only people. There's a couple other people, but he's one of the only people where, like, I be heated and I go to him.
Oh.
Because I can be heated and he can not take what I say and how I say it to heart, and he can help me decipher.
Yeah.
Whereas more than not, I feel like, okay, I need to handle it myself, and I'll be heated, I'll be upset, and I'll just, like, pull myself away and be like, okay, I need to figure out the root of it. Because I'm really big on that. And it's because of them. They're the reason I'm really big on it. Like, I'd be like, I'm mad, I'm upset, I'm da-da-da, and they'd be like, why? And I'd be like, because this, and they'd be like, okay, but why? And I'd be like, what? Like, I just told you why, and they're like, no, but why does that thing make you upset? Like, at the root of it, what is the real thing that's making you upset? And sometimes you don't get that immediately. Sometimes, in the moment that I'm mad, I can't tell you the real reason I'm mad. I need to take a beat.
Yes.
I need to take a beat. I need to come back, you know? And that beat could be days for me. It could be weeks. Because when some things get you upset, like, every time you think about it, you just feel that emotion without understanding why you're feeling that emotion.
Oh, yeah.
You're just like, every time I think about the situation,
Man.
I want to rage. I just want to go off. Every single time. And it just doesn't have to be like that every single time. Every single time. I'm kidding. But in reality, like, yeah. I'm better at understanding that I need to do that. But it still does take me a while. But I know that in situations like that, I need to take myself away. Because if I don't take myself away from situations like that, then I tend to be chaotic and destructive. And not that I don't mean what I say, because I never say things I don't mean.
Yeah. Right.
But I don't intend, my intention sometimes isn't portrayed correctly because of my emotions. Sometimes I say something and I don't intend for it to be as harsh or as angry or as mean as it is. But because I'm so hurt and so angry, it just comes out the way it comes out. And I understand that sometimes it's not like what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah.
And to stop from how I say things, sometimes I'd rather just walk away. And just be like, I gotta say this at a later date. Because again, it's not, I'm not gonna change what I'm saying or my, like, you know, but maybe how I'm saying it, maybe the words I'm choosing. Like, I feel like that's a huge part of communication.
Oh, for sure.
That is another huge thing. Communicating with people in the way that they understand.
Yeah.
Because, like, I can speak French to you all day. That don't mean you understand what I'm saying.
Exactly.
And you might hear me, but you're not listening. You're not understanding. You're not comprehending.
See, and that's why when I communicate, I always preach about communication and everything. I'm like, oh, communicate. But if you're not listening, I'm not going to communicate with you. So, for instance, if you're on your game and, like, say, like, I'm bothered or I want to communicate something that's been on my mind, and you're on your game, I won't tell you. It's going to eat me up alive. But I'm not going to tell you because you're not paying attention to me, and I feel like you're not going to understand. Or if you're like, oh, I'm listening. No, you're not, because you're on your game. You're, like, you're not focused. If, let's say, you're just doing something, like, I don't know, like, I feel like if I'm trying to communicate, you need to give your full 100% attention to me. Yes, like, I need to make sure you're understanding what I'm saying and you're listening as well, and, like, you get where I'm coming from. And, like, even if you're not in the right mind space, like, if you're or if you're, like, just something, like, I need to make sure you're 100% there, so I know you are listening to me, and I know
I need real, authentic, sober.
Yes. So I know you understand where I'm coming from, and not for you to get mad because you're hot, or not for you to get mad just because you're not paying attention to me because you're on your game, or you're folding your clothes, or you're doing something, or you're listening to music in the background, or just something in general. I'm going to communicate on my own time then, because I feel like you're not paying attention and not listening to me, and then I feel like I'm not important, or like what I'm going to say is just going to go in one ear and out the other, and I don't want to feel that way. So as much as I preach about communication, I won't hold it in until I feel like you're ready to listen. Because, like, I don't want me to say something, and one thing I also hate repeating myself. If I have to repeat myself, I'm like, no. Like,
I hate repeating myself too.
No, you should have listened the first time, and you should have paid attention, and you should have remembered. Like, I'm not repeating myself. Like, I'm not a broken record, and I'm not your mom. Like, I'm not going to repeat myself. So, if I'm communicating with you about anything and everything, then you better take it the first time, and you better write it down in your notes or something, because I will not say it again. Because if I have to say it again, then that just means, like, my tone just goes to instead of 100, it's 99 now, and like I'm just like, okay, bro, like really, like, so no, so I have to make sure you're like on it, and you're listening when I'm actually communicating with you and making sure you understand instead of like me just telling you like what you said, I could speak French, but you doesn't mean you're gonna understand it. That's so real, because I could be telling you something and it's just gonna be like, oh, okay. Doesn't mean you're understanding and listening to what I have to say.
Right.
Or like really comprehending, I guess you could say.
Exactly.
Because gosh,
the
dang.
comprehension.
Yeah, oh
part.
my gosh,
It'd
it's the comprehension part. Because dang, y'all just anyway.
Yeah, I feel like that's like really tea time.
Mm-hmm.
That's really something that y'all have to understand when it comes to communication. And communicating isn't easy in the slightest. And I think that's the part that because everybody's quick to communicate. Right. Communication saves the nation. Communicate. But like, the point of communication is that like, it's really, really hard to communicate with somebody who doesn't understand you.
Yes.
And that's why I honestly like going back to children. I push that, like, everybody be like, Makaila's like OD. Like, I literally, people be like, I'm OD. Because, like, my niece, my nephew, my dancers, like, when they're feeling something, when they're crashing out, when they do something bad, whatever, my number one question is why? And, like, I need them to be able, because nobody ever did that for me, you know? Until I was older. I need you to be able to tell me what the reason was. It doesn't need to make sense. Because 9 times out of 10, if you're a kid, it's not.
Yes.
It's just not going to make sense. But you need to be able to tell me what was the reason for you feeling like this. What was the reason for you doing this? What is it, you know? And it can be something that's not true, or as an adult, to me, not true. Let me put it like that. Because everything that children feel is like tenfold, and it's the end of the world, even though it's literally nothing. For them, they're just like, I can't, you know, like, I just can't fathom it. I can't do it because it's just too much, and you're just not understanding, and it's the end of my world. And it literally can be as simple as, okay, well, next time we just won't do it like that.
Yes.
Like, that simple. It can be that simple. But it's like that with adults. And I'm, like, guilty of it. Sometimes, because I don't want to repeat myself, sometimes because I don't want to explain myself, I rather do it myself. I rather just be like, F it, and just chuck it up. But then you put yourself in situations where, like, people can't fix something that they don't know.
They don't know. Exactly.
You know? And it's like, it's unfortunate because I don't be wanting to explain myself. Right. I really don't want to be explaining myself.
Yeah.
But, like, how could I expect you to learn me and be able to, like, love me, care for me, and just treat me properly if you don't know what I need? You get me? You can't, like, and to say, right, the same thing, like, the way you nurture me is not the way you nurture Hailey.
Right.
Like, we're very similar, very different people.
Yes.
You know? The things that she needs and she craves to help her flourish are not the same things that I need and crave to make me flourish.
Yeah.
So you need to know your partner, you need to know your friends, you need to know your parents, your family members, you need to know who you're talking to and what they need. Because sometimes you don't need to tell people what they want to hear, but you need to tell them what they need to hear, right?
Right.
But there's a way to tell them. And you have to communicate it in a way that's going to make sense to them. And I've had to learn it. And I complain about the kids all the time. I really do. I love them to death, guys. I complain all the time. But, like, and I hate repeating myself, right? But there's some things I feel like are worth repeating myself. And I will repeat the same thing 20 different ways.
Yeah.
Because one of those ways, one of those is going to get to them.
Yes.
And it might not be the way that it gets to me. It might not be the way it gets to this person or this person or this person, but it got to them this way.
Yes.
It might have been the 19th way I told them. But, like, they got it finally.
They finally got it, yes.
You know, and it's how I say it. I mean the same thing every single time I say it. But I'm saying it a little bit different. I'm wording it different. I'm using different words. I'm trying to make it make sense, you know? I'm like, ooh, let's not do this. Let's da-da-da, you know? And it's like, I'm watching the reactions. Like, really great example, one of my dancers, I call her my little crybaby. I love her to death. She's my little crybaby. She's hyper emotional. I'm hyper emotional. We be hyper emotional and we be want to fight. So we do. She just be like, I can't with you right now. And I be like, I can't with you, but you finna. Like, you gonna do it. But nah, we just
dead serious.
But
it's everything.
Sometimes.
Mm.
Sometimes, because I feel like even though we butt heads, like, I'm also like, she knows that I care for her so much that, like, when she is feeling emotional or she's feeling down or she's like, I really, like, can't take it, I am the first, if not one of the first people she comes to. You know? Like, when we're at a competition, when we're at a dancing and she feels like she failed or she feels like she did it, like, she always comes to me first. Aww. Even if she's like, even if I didn't make her dance, even if I didn't, she literally would be like, did I do okay? Did I do what I was supposed to do? Did I did it? Or like, she's crying and she just comes up to me like, I'm not good enough. And I'm like, you're always good enough. Like,
Aww.
you know? But we do butt heads. Like, we do butt heads. She's human, you know? But sometimes I say things to all the kids. Sometimes I say things and it hurts their feelings. And to me, it's not a big deal. Right? I'll be like, stop cutting off your moves. Dance bigger. Right? And then she dances bigger. And because she's dancing bigger, she feels like she can't finish her moves. And then she feels like she's out of whack. And then it's worse. Right? And she's like, I just don't understand. I'm doing what you're saying and it's never good enough. I'm not good enough. It's never good enough. And I'm like, ass. Like, in my mind, I'm like, you're not doing what I told you to do, though. Mm-hmm. And just because I tell you to do one thing doesn't mean you have to not do the other thing, you know? But I had to learn, instead of telling her, don't do this, don't do that, I had to tell her, let's try to connect our moves like cursive. Let's try to fill up space. Let's try to breathe through our movements so we don't feel tight, because I was like, you look like you're constricted. You look like you're not breathing. She's like, I'm not breathing. I'm like, right, you're dancing like you're not breathing. So let's dance like we're breathing. Let's try to make bigger movements. Let's try to do this. And I have to, like, find a way to work around how to tell her corrections without it feeling like she's doing something bad. Even though I'm not telling her she's doing something bad. Yeah. But it feels bad. Because she doesn't like the way those words sound. You get me? Mm-hmm. And I feel like, as people, sometimes we don't like the way certain words sound. Certain words are just triggers. Mm-hmm. Certain words just make people feel like they're not enough. Yes. So, you have to be mindful of what people's triggers are. Especially if this is somebody you care about. Especially if this is somebody you want to deal with or keep in your life for a very long time. Yes. Does not make it easy, though. Because this kid's been my dancer for freaking 3-4 years now. I'm on, like, what? August, September, we're on month 3. Still bumping heads. You get me? It's like we're on month 3 and we're just now getting to the point where, like, she gets me, I get her, we're trying to figure it out. Yeah. You know? So, you know, and some kids it's easy. You know, some kids I could just say whatever and they just take it. Be like, okay. Be like, Miss Makaila said I look like a turkey. Yeah, I must look like a turkey. You're like, no, not like that. Again, some people will watch that and laugh. But anyway, no, like, sometimes I'd be like, girl, you's not, I don't know where you at. I don't know what you doing. But that right there, that was not it. And they'd be like, okay, I got you. I'll fix it, you know? Oh, yeah. But some kids I can't say that to. Mm-hmm. Some kids I'd be like, okay, you know that look crazy. Like, you know? And even that dancer, I'd be like, you need to stop worrying about looking crazy. I'll tell you if you look crazy. She'd be like, I know. She'd be like, yeah, because I'm going to tell you. Every time I'm going to tell you. I'm going to let you know that was crazy. And I'll say it just like that. I'd be like, ooh, that was, yeah.
That was something.
They'd be like, how was it? It was it. It was. Astra, it was something. You definitely did it. That's what you did. You got through it. Was it good? I don't know. I don't know about good.
No other comment.
But it was done. You know, you turned in the assignment. Right. Hey, let's be better next time.
I'm dead. Hey.
But no, this is another thing I always tell them, though. They need to, one thing I'm always going to tell you is be better next time. And I don't need you to take that to heart. Because you can be perfect, and I'm going to tell you to be better next time. Because as people, you should always know that there's room to grow.
Yeah.
You should never feel like you've hit the ceiling. So I'm always going to tell you, even if it was perfect, that there's something that you need to work on.
Yeah.
I'm going to find something. I don't care if it's the tiniest little minute thing. I'm going to find something for you to work on.
Yeah.
Because you don't need to be a passive person. You need to be proactive all the time.
Yeah.
So I want them to take me being like, be better next time as not a bad thing. Because you could be great and I'm still going to tell you be better next time.
Exactly.
You know, sometimes you might feel like it wasn't good. And that's another thing I've been pushing. I feel like you know as a person, right from wrong. You know what feels good and what feels bad.
Yes.
So that's another thing I've been pushing with them. Like, they will turn around. Was that clean? Did it feel clean? I don't know. It felt clean to me. Okay, let me rephrase that. Do you think I would think that was clean? No? Okay, so it wasn't.
Got it.
It wasn't. And you know it wasn't. So stop playing. Like, you know, it'd be... And I tell them all the time, I'd be like, if you have to ask if it was good, then you don't feel like it was good.
Exactly.
And you know what I learned that from in real life? Victorious. I did. Because, like, there was an episode of Victorious of, like, so the only way you could, like, pass this test, right, is to, like, do the scene and not ask if it was correct.
Okay.
Right? Because you're just supposed to be confident in the storyline you made, confident in the decisions you make, and you shouldn't have to ask for approval because you made the decision that was right for you.
Right.
That's how I took that, right? So I very much pushed to them, like, did it feel right? Because one thing for sure, I'm going to tell you if it was wrong.
But, like...
One thing for sure, I'm going to tell you it was wrong.
Right.
Right? Did it feel right? Do you feel like that was the best, you know? Like, even, we'll be like, go full out. And they'll be looking at me like, did I do good enough? My number one question to them, do you feel like that was full out? Be 100% honest. No? Okay. So you're going to take your punishment. Because I asked you to do something, you didn't do it. You knew that there was going to be consequences, right? And you made a decision. You know? It's life.
Right.
And your consequences are only going to make you stronger, you know? Like,
oh, for sure.
Am I going to make you run a couple laps? Yeah.
Yeah.
Make you do some push-ups? Yeah.
It's fine.
You know? You're going to be okay. You're only going to be stronger because of it.
Right.
You might be mad at me, but you'll be okay. You'll be okay. I tell them that all the time. They'd be like, it's so hot. You'll be okay.
You'll survive.
You'll survive.
Did you die? But did you die? Nope.
You'll be okay. And
sorry.
And you'll look back on it, and it'll be hopefully a positive experience.
Yes.
You know, like you'll be able to laugh about that one time that you did something stupid, and I laughed at you about it.
Oh.
Because I do. I be laughing at them bad. But also, like, I love them down.
Yeah.
Like,
and they know that though.
Yeah, I like openly love them, you know, like one of them brought me like a little, she made me a little picture and it said, this is great, like you.
Aww.
And she brought it to me and I like literally almost started crying and I was like, oh my gosh, guys, she loves me. Like I looked at a bunch of little kids and was like, she loves me. And they looked at me dead in my eyes and said, we love you too. And I was like, I know, but too. And they're like, I can't with you right now.
Aww.
But yeah, and then like today they had a performance and like one of my other dancers was like, I drew you a picture, but I left it in the car. And I said, you know what? Thank you. Like, I love you. Like, oh my gosh. Bring it to me on my day. Like, and I keep all of them though. Like in my room, I have like everything like any of my kids have given me. I have like little stuff. Dolls that they've given me, like pictures they've taken that they wanted me to have. I have it all. They wrote me little notes and stuff. I have it all. Like,
that's so sweet.
I do.
Aww.
Like, I have like one of my kids, like two of my kids, they gave me a like Starbucks gift card. I use the gift card on the envelope. They like wrote me a note. I have it. I will not throw it away.
Aww.
I have it. Even like one year we had like all of them come in and like write on like little note cards like what they love about us. And then like at recital they like put it together in like a speech like your dancers want you to know like they love you because you do this, you do that, da 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 da. And like I have all the note cards that they gave me. I was like, aw.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, that's what I be saying. Like, I'm really a sentimental person. Like, I'm really a big old crybaby, and the fact that you be thinking I'm nonchalant is the funniest thing ever.
I feel like certain things you're nonchalant, and then there's certain things that I know you do have a heart.
still,
you do have a heart no matter what, but I mean, like, certain things you show more emotions and stuff too versus other things. And that's what I was confused on. Like, did something happen or like, what the?
Yes. She got my heart broken too many times. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I say that all the time, and I really like. Have I got my heart broken? Yes, but like, it's not that big of a deal. Look at her face.
Oh yeah, it's not big enough. Yeah.
No, like, I grew from it. I learned from it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Because also, like, my heartbreaks that hurt the most, like, they weren't from relationships. They were from friendships.
Friendship heartbreaks.
Yeah.
Hurt.
Like, they are the ones that, like,
Hurt.
have ruined me more than relationship heartbreaks. So I just, you know?
Yeah. But damn, friendship heartbreaks are so bad. Like, I don't
really
wish those
bad.
on nobody.
They're really bad, and I've had a few.
Me too.
It's not good.
We're friends.
Bro. I thought we were friends. We're so weird. But again, I feel like a lot of friendship heartbreaks are based off of, like, I wouldn't do what you did to me.
Right.
To you.
Right.
And I could. And I think that's be the thing. Is that when you know you could have done somebody dirty.
I bet you don't.
And you didn't.
And then
they
did.
It's
to
crazy.
You. I'm just like wow.
It's like I should.
Like
I should have.
maybe I'm just the bigger person, the better person. I don't know. But damn.
Yeah.
It got me messed up.
I'm supposed to know how deep.